name's Robin, and I'm going to demonstrate how to put in nice braids into natural hair. I've got my 11-year-old daughter Jada to help me with this demonstration today. The key for us, because our hair is natural and tend to be a little drier than most, is how we moisturize our hair. So I take African oil and moisturizer, and I just put a dime size in the center of my hand. Just mix them together like that. Rub it together, put it into her hair, just to make sure I'm covering all the bases, just the outside. I'm not parting the hair and sending the oil through the hair or anything like that. So I make sure I get it all in and make sure the hair is nice and moist before I start combing the hair. I do it that way because it helps prevent the hair from breaking at any point, because it is tend to be a little drier than most. My next two best friends during this process is my comb and brush. I like a wider comb because it just combs through the hair a lot better than the smaller comb. The key for us to do two braids is the part. She's all with, oh mom, it doesn't look right in the front, or it doesn't look this, or it doesn't look that. So I part her hair old school like my grandmother used to do me. I take it from the center of the head, just down the middle, making sure that the part is even all the way down the center of her head. And because this process actually takes longer than the video should, I am going to just do one side for you guys today and show you that side. As you can tell, the hair is nice and shiny. It's not hard, brittle, or any of that. And the part is even in the center of her head. So I take the hair from this point and I just brush the edges really good, just to make sure that, we combed out all the kinks. There's no kinks and the hair is nice and smooth for my fingers to go through. And I comb it all the way by sides. And the part also helps give the hair the division that I need, so it's not as thick on one side or the other. Just get her to tilt her head to the side just a little bit. Grab the hair in 3 sections at the top and just gently start intertwining the hair together. And occasionally, like I said, if I don't comb it through really good, then the hair will get a little knot or a little pull to it. So I want to avoid that so that I don't pull out her hair or hear her crying about me hurting her head. The whole braid process itself is just what you want it to be. A lot of people pay a lot of money to go places to get their hair braided. And for us, because I have 2 girls in my head as well, that's not very cost efficient for us. So I do my best to make her hair look really nice and presentable for her to go to school. And as you can tell, the braid is coming together and it's really shiny. There's no wild edges. There's no kinks or naps in the hair. And I just braid it all the way through. And because her hair is a little thicker than most, it takes me a little time for my fingers to work through the hair to get the hair to pull together. And again, like I said, I started it at the beginning, and you can see how it's intertwining there. Make sure that all the edges are in, and I just keep going until I get to the very end of the hair. My 11-year-old Jada is in middle school, so everything has to be just right or she freaks out on me. So I have to make sure that the braid is making an even braid down the side of her head. Also, when you oil the hair and use the moisturizer, it works as a detangler for the hair so that the hair is not as tangled when you go to comb it or braid the hair out. And again, I'm going to take this braid and I'm going to go all the way to the end of her hair, making sure I catch all wild edges and ends. And the two braids here is really easy and convenient when you're going